back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Max Holloway's got an opponent. It's looking like, and it's not Cub Swanson to a lot of our dismay. But there's a lot of reasons for that, honestly. We'll get into that. But first, who is it gonna be? You fucking read the headline. Jose Aldo, the rematch. Holy smokes. Yo, I'm picking Max Holloway in this one, right? They just fought. They literally just fought on a full camp. And I think they were in Jose Aldo's hometown. And Max Holloway knocked him out in the third round, beat him up pretty badly. I mean, Max Holloway's that dude. So Max Holloway was going to be fighting Frankie Edgar, one of the only people in the division he hasn't cleared out. But instead, Frankie Edgar got injured, pulled out, and now it's on Jose Aldo Jr. to come through and try and take his belt back. He said he wants his belt back, make it happen, and he was scheduled to fight Ricardo Lamas, I believe, but it was at a future event. So they're looking, if this does happen, they'll be looking for a new opponent for Ricardo Lamas. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, why not Cub Swanson? What the fuck? Killer Cub, we want to see him get his title shot. He just clipped up Artorium Lobavius, the fucking GOAT. How can you get a win over Artem Lobov, the GOAT, and not get a title shot? What the fuck? I know, we're pissed. But it's because Cub Swanson was scheduled to fight Brian Ortega soon after, in a main event or something of UFC Fresno. Also on top of that, Cub Swanson, this is his last fight on his contract, so he's got a lot of, if he were to step up, he would want a lot of fucking, he probably want a new contract, probably want a raise, he's probably got a lot of demands because he feels like they need him. Well, the UFC, just like they'll show Nate Diaz, hey, we'll put you in versus fucking Tony Ferguson. We'll put him in versus Tony Ferguson. Or in this case, we'll put him in versus Jose Aldo, the rematch. We ain't about to give you these high demands, and now this is speculation, but this is the fight that a lot of people wanted. Whenever you talked about the two options for who was fighting Max Holloway, it was Frankie Edgar and Cub Swanson. It wasn't Frankie Edgar, Cub Swanson, and Jose Aldo. But since Frankie Edgar's injured and Cub Swanson's got his contract issues and he's already scheduled to fight Brian Ortega in the main event of UFC Fresno, it's looking like the UFC might be going with Jose Aldo Jr. So hey, I'm fine with that, but I mean, it just, to me, I don't see Jose Aldo winning this fight. But I mean, come on, none of us seen Rose winning. Of course, he's got a chance, but I'm thinking Max Holloway's gonna be the favorite. I mean, they're not in Brazil this time, and on top of that, he's got a full camp, and he just fought Aldo, so it's not like he fucking really needs a specific Jose Aldo camp when that was his last fight, and he's still got time to prepare. So the fight is December 2nd, I believe, UFC 218. They're still about a month away. Pundit Arena announced that this shit was set. Ariel Helwani tweeted and said this is almost set. It's not set yet. A couple papers need to be signed, but it's looking like it's going to be Max Holloway versus Jose Aldo too. So I'm taking Ariel's word for it. It is what it is, man. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.